Hello, Mr. Ronald. So, as I told you yesterday, as we talked, so we had to get a meeting. So instead of just doing the meeting and we have internet connection, I decided to record the video for you. Then we have the meeting after you see the video. First, I would like to apologize for the other demo. In the other meeting, I was a bit too busy that week, so I never got good time to work on it. So I just bumped it into it, and I did the registration and what. So let me walk you through the system right now. So in the system, this is just like a landing page you can use, but later we can improve. So you have the admin, the staff, and the client. So right now I deleted all the test data and I made with only the admin. So I'm going to start with the admin, then we shall create the staff, then we shall go to the client. So let me go to the admin right now. Yes, let me see very well if it is recording. Yeah, it is recording. So let me go to the admin right now. So this is just emails I used. Admin has a default email, so you log into the admin. When you log into the admin, as you can see, we have the system admin. The system admin has the dashboard, has the account, has the staff, can create account for the staff, can create an account for a client, can create accounts for like the other savings, deposit, like for the work we talked about. Let me go here, desktop, and quickly pull out this work. Let me just leave it. As you know, this week we are working on what? We are working on was improving the registration and deposit slash savings, that one for the accounts, and another one we had to deposits and checking for balance. So when you come here on our dashboard, you can see an admin can see the number of clients available. Right now we have 0, number of staff available, types of accounts available, so they are free. Accounts available, they can see the deposit, they can see the withdrawals, they can see the transfers, they can see the loans, and they can see the shares, and they can see the wallet. So this one is just a default value I left here. So right now let us go to the account. So this is the admin's account. So an admin can only change their password, and an admin can update their profile, can change the name. Like right now, let me change this one to like only admin over admin FC. FC means FC. You are going to say FC a lot. FC means Fortified city. So update. When I update, so you see success account updated. So admin, just admin FC here. So this image is default, it can't change. I can only change it from the database. So that is how I made this one for the admin. You can only change the password, but you can't create a new admin. So here we have the staff. So an admin can come and add a staff. So when we go to manage, you can add and manage. So on manage, we currently have no staff. So let us add a staff member here quickly. So I'm going to call this staff member. Let me call the staff member Jackie. So Jackie, staff phone, like the phone number of the staff. Let us give her this number, and her email is going to be Jackie at gmail.com. Then let us give her password, a default password, so that when she comes in, she will just put in this password. I'm going to write this password here, and I'm going to select the gender. She is female, and I'm going to select her profile picture. So I'm going to browse the profile picture, and I'm going to come here in my profile, in my pictures. Let me go to download here. Download. Okay. So where is some of my pictures here? Let me just use this picture, this one. So open. So it is here, it has been uploaded. So we are now adding stuff. So successful staff account created. So even the staff, you can just create the staff from the admin. Only clients can come in and register. So for the client, so when you come back here on managing the staff, you can see we have Jackie. Jackie is available. She is female, and we can also come here and manage her and update her information. Jackie at Fortified. FC means Fortified City Staff. So you can change her passwords as the admin and do everything as you want. So this section is called Dashboard Fortified Staff section. So the next thing is we are going to go freeze adding the client. You can also come here and add the client. Right now we have no client, but I would like the client. Let me add a client, and we shall also create another client. So this client is going to be called maybe Steve, and his contact is this. This is the contact of this client, and we are going to say Steve at gmail.com. Then address, we are going to give this one like where you get it, or let me just write answer now quickly. And we are going to also give him a password. Let me write the password, and we are going to write their ID number, their Nini. So you can call it Nini or ID. Let me just write that, and let us give him a profile picture. So the profile picture, let me use which profile picture? Pictures. Let me just use this one. Or let me use this picture. So we are now adding the client. So successful client account created. So right now this section is called Fortified Clients that we are in. So when we come back here on managing clients, we are now having Steve. This is their client number, this is their ID and their email. So we can come back here and also update everything. You can see Steve's profile is there, and everything is working perfectly. So the next thing we are going to walk through is the accounts. So right now, as I told you, we have 3 different accounts. You have the savings account, you have the current account, and the recurring deposit, like person depositing each time, and the current account, like maybe they have an account they deposit like a month, a weekly. So you can have these accounts and you can manage them also. You can manage them, you can change what is here and update. You can also change the rate, and you can also come here and add a new account. Let me say like teachers account. Maybe you have teachers. Maybe teachers, you only charge them 10%. Here on this is a teachers account. So then you add the account. So account successfully created. So here on managing, you can come here, manage account types. So teachers account is right now there. So still on the accounts, you can come here on open account. So opening account is the same as creating an account for the person that is going to be depositing. You first have to come here and open the Fortified account, then money will be going there, or this will be integrated to the USSD, and the USSD will be picking data from here, showing people directions on what to do, what to follow, and everything. So then you can come here and open an account for Steve as the admin. So we are going to, which account type we are going to create for Steve, we are going to create for them teachers account. So when you select the account, you see this value changes here automatically. So it is showing everything. This is the account number they are going to be assigned to, and we are going to call it Steve teachers account. So now Steve is going to be depositing money on this account, on his account. So every money that will be coming, this is the account that will be money, where money will be going. So when we come back here on manage accounts, we have Steve. Steve is here. So his account was created on 29th June, and managing it, you can come back here, manage and update everything. So what the system does, it picks the date from your computer. It picks the date from your computer, and it automatically adds it in here. So right now, we went through the registration and everything. Now this is the deposits. So right now, on the deposits, when you can come here and do it manually. So this is going to later, as the system, as this whole step is done, it will be automatic. So when a person uses their mobile money and enters the USSD, this one, you won't need to come here and select like deposit and then write the money will just come. So right now, I believe you have an office. Maybe somebody comes in and they bring their money physically. You just come here and search for Steve. You can come here and search for him, Steve. When the clients are many, now we have Steve is available here, and then you go here on deposit. So right now it creates a transaction code quickly. It shows the ID of Steve. It shows you the number and it shows you the account type. Then how much amount has Steve brought? So maybe he has brought 20,000. So deposit funds. So money deposited. So that is the notification. So after that, and as you can see here, we are in Steve teacher's account. So a notifications comes automatically. So Steve has deposited this amount of money to bank account. So the next thing here is what we are going to do is the next thing here you can see is you can come here on balance inquiries. So the main thing was working on the deposits, but in order to work on the deposits, you had to come and work on all this. These were all the steps that we are involved in before creating this second part. So now we are going to onto the balance inquiries here. So now Steve, this is his account. So check his account. So check balance. So when you go on checking balance, so Steve accounts, so Steve Fortified account balance, you can see Fortified Corporation balance inquiry, account holder Steve, this is the number, this is the email, this is the phone number, ID, everything, and it brings this amount very well here. It brings it very well here and shows that he has brought in this amount of funds. These ones, he has brought in 20,000, and the backing interest is 10%, which makes it 2,000. So total balance is this. So you can either come here and print their balance. So it depends on what you want to do. So this is how you check the balance. So you can come here on deposit on the accounts we have created here, either saving, either any account you want. Then you can come here and check for the balances. So you also talked about the shares. The shares, we shall do it like it will be like the same logic. It will be the same logic as we have seen here. On the teacher's account for Mr. Steve, they have an interest of 10%. So their money comes and it adds itself. So I shall just create like accounts for the shares. Then after displaying them, as we said, we shall display shares. We shall say maybe 20,000 equals to this. Then here we shall be displaying the amount of shares. So this is the admin. This is the admin. And when we come back to the dashboard, remember we started when we never had any client here. So right now we have one client, we have one staff, the ones we have created, and we have 4 account types and 1 account, and this is the amount of money deposited. So I pressed UGX because it is in Ugandan shillings, as you can see. Ugandan shillings, Ugandan shillings, Ugandan shillings, and you can see this table here. This table gives you a quick overview of what is happening, and this graph here, you can even minimize them, or you can close them. So you can have, as you can see, transaction amount transacted is this one. So so the next thing here, or we are going to go through, is going through the staff. So right now we have created one staff here. We have a staff member here that we have created. So this staff member is called Jackie. This is her email. So I'm just going to come and copy her email here, and bring this email here, and then type in the password. So after, I'm going to log in. So as you can see, when you log in as Jackie, like the staff member, so you can see staff dashboard. This is our home, and the staff member will be able to see the client, but they won't be able to do. They will be able to add, but they won't be able to create their own accounts. They can just come here and update. They can just come here and update their account. So for example, I want to change maybe I want to change Jackie's image and Jackie's number. So if I just put there 00 and come back here and choose another image, let me choose this image here, open, and I'm going to update. So you can see they can come and update their own everything of their own, their password and everything. They can come back here and update it. So when we come here, we are going to go on our dashboard. So the next thing we are going to go through is the clients. They can come and add the client or manage a client. So they can come and update everything on the client or add a new client. And the next thing they can do is they can come and add an account. They can come and manage the accounts, and they can come and do everything here, like what the administrator does. So here on the administrator, administrator is going to have more privileges later, apart from these ones, but still he has more control over the stuff, and he sees everything that is going on. And the next thing is they can come here on deposits, and here we have Steve. Maybe he came back and deposited some more money. They can come here and make that transaction. They can put in the money here. Update, upload funds. So money deposited. So you see the notification. The notification shows you every time one deposits money. And when you go to balance inquiry here, you can check EFSA account, and then you can come here and check it. You can see that they have made funds in. So right now in our system, what you don't have to do is you don't have to put these commas when you are typing. You have to just type in the number without the commas, then deposit funds, money deposited. Let us come here on balance inquiries, then check. You see, this is the total. the total amount of the client. Now it is 30,000. So you can come and print it and do everything you want with it. And when you come here on our dashboard, you can come down here and see the transaction. So this is 10,000. So Mr. Steve first came in at this time, and he deposited this amount of money. Then he came back at this time and he deposited this, and he came back at this time and deposited this amount of money. So I think it is working well. So the shares, these ones are still just like that because I haven't worked on them. We can only see most these, but you can see the deposits here. The deposits are changing. It's just the withdrawals, the transfers, and the loans. So now we have gone through our stuff. The next thing is our client. So on our client, we have a client already. Let us first try to log into our client here. Our client is called Steve. Let us go to Steve here and log into Steve. Steve@gmail.com. Okay, where Steve at gmail.com. Okay, come here, Steve. So we are going to put client, start client section. So paste here, and Steve almost has the same password. So you are going to go to login. So when you go to login, you can see Steve's wallet is showing that he has this amount. He has UGX amount in his wallet balance, and dashboard here, and he has made this amount of deposits, and these are his transactions. So Mr. Steve can just come and see his profile and update his profile, and then he can just come and open an account. He can come here and open an account. He can create an account name, and he can come here and choose the account type. Maybe teachers, maybe savings account, maybe any account he wants. He can come here and open a Fortified account. So FC means Fortified City, successful, and he can come and see his account. So he has a teacher's account and he has a savings account. So and he can see the date he created those accounts. So and he can come here and see his deposits. As he can come here and see his deposits, or deposit money or anything else, or balance inquiries. So I think these ones we talked about the staff and the admin being the most important ones, but this is also how the users later will be interacting with the system. So it needs to be created all at once. So this is this week's work and last week's work. I tried to compact them together, though there are still some few things, but I think it is a bit some good work, some good progress, because and it is responsive, as you can see. It is responsive. Maybe a person is having a mobile phone, like a smartphone or an iPad. It is responsive. You see, they can see. Like if it is this large, they can view this menu from here, and they can view everything here, and they can do everything they want to do from the iPad or the smartphone, even if it is the stuff. And you can see, even if I try to minimize it a bit, it is still let me just turn it to like a smartphone thing. So it is responsive, not so perfect but responsive, because it has a lot of things in it. So you can see it is responsive. They can see everything here. So they can come and just move this cuffing down here, and they will be able to see. As you can see, they can see the values, is all these values, and you can come and finances, view the deposits, everything can be done. So on the smartphone and on the computer, it is still responsive, even if I reduce it to what size. So this is today's work. I'm going to be waiting for your feedback on what you have seen, and what can be changed, what was good, and everything. I'll be waiting for it. Then next week we handle next week's work. So I'm going to be waiting for your feedback, and yeah, I'm trying. I'm doing my best. And I'm going to offer my best that I can. So have a blessed day, and be well. I'll be waiting for your feedback.